What's up, people? You're listening to Chad, and today I'm going to talk about the video that has been going around of a mother disciplining her son at his elementary school in front of teachers. Now, I had to pixelize the video because YouTube is cracking down on content producers, and I'm only an up and coming, therefore I'm not going to take any chances here. Okay. If you notice that I said that the mother was disciplining her child instead of beating her child, that's because I don't see it like that. And I really don't have anything negative to say about this mother. My only issue with her is not using a better vocabulary to explain to her son the reason why he got his little butt tore up. However, what I don't condone is her dumbass friend recording the entire incident, knowing goddamn well that is what's getting a lot of niggas locked up or having the state to take their children away from them, just like what happened to this mother in the video. I mean, what kind of friend videos you doing something incriminating or what some people might consider abusive and post it on Facebook for the whole world to see? Man, all I know is that I wouldn't want that motherfucker around me, because I might end up doing something that will get me locked up. Now, I understand why some mothers would have other females to accompany them when they go up to the school, and that's usually for backup or to keep her from going to jail. You know what? I remember when my mom had to be restrained by her friends because my first grade teacher, Miss Cunningham, that mean old bitch, had dug her nails into my neck. So my mom had to go up there and threaten to kick her ass if she laid another hand on me. Okay, with that out the way, but some of these overly sympathetic people forget that there are kids who are really that bad out there. The teachers are tired of having to deal with them because they know if they lay a hand on someone else's child, it's their job. The parents are either afraid to put a belt across that ass, or they believe that their child is not as bad as everyone says, and they're just only picking on them. Now, seeing a parent whooping their child isn't something that's new, because many of us and our siblings and other kids in the neighborhood grew up getting whoopings ourselves for being disobedient, not cleaning up our rooms, or acting up in school. And when you have a child who is unruly, smart mouth, always acting up in class, you as a parent will eventually get tired of the school sending you letters talking about suspending your child or shipping them to another school on the other side of town if you don't get them under control. Calling you to come up to the school to have a meeting with the principal and the teachers about your child's disruptive behavior. Then you get that one call while at work that your child is tearing up the classroom. And see, people, there's a difference between the school setting up a meeting with you and calling you on your job to get this badass child of yours. Let's continue. You get there to the school, and they just escort you straight to the classroom and let you go in and handle your business. And we know that there are people frowning on this mother for how she handled things. But she's only one of many mothers that we see on the internet who are like that with their children. But can we really condemn these mothers because they're not like June Cleaver? I mean, you have to put yourself in these mothers' place. And for the record, I'm not trying to defend single mothers. I'm just pointing out a reality. Now think, a lot of these mothers don't have a husband living in the home with them because the welfare doesn't allow that. Yeah, there's some Madden King homosexual dude who lives with them, but we know that nigga ain't looking for a job because a job ain't looking for him. She most likely has 2 or 3 more children to raise and is only getting child support for one of them. She works at a fast food joint because, contrary to what people have been led to believe, not all single mothers sit at home collecting food stamps and welfare checks. These women cannot afford to constantly clock out at their job to go back and forth to the school because their child is cutting up in class and disrespecting the teachers. As for the people who gotta stick up their ass about it, they just need to go somewhere and shut the fuck up. Because she's the one who have to raise this little boy and feed and clothe him. So what if she had to whoop his little bad butt at school to get him to behave in class? Because obviously doing it at home has not worked. I think that people don't realize that not everyone is going to have perfect children. I'm talking about children who are well behaved, who make straight A's in school, and not get in trouble with the law. See, let me ask you something, black people. Would we rather for it to be the mother to discipline her child, or have the school to call the police, who are going to be heavy-handed when it comes to black children? You know just as well as I do that the police don't think our children are too young to be slammed onto the ground, as they're not too young to be put in handcuffs, and in many cases have an entire clip emptied into them. We have seen it go down like this time after time again. Because let's not forget that here in America, a young black male is born with a target on his back. So we have to raise them to be tough, and we have to raise them to be mean and to survive in this environment called the United States of America, which doesn't allow them to be any other way.